Assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome to the second part of the video where we are going to do some prefix conversions. So first what we are going to do is we are going to convert numbers with prefixes or numbers with prefixes to standard form. All right. So we have a set of units right here. So in case you don't know what capital J, W or PA means, capital J is joules, capital W is watts and PA is pascals. So write the following in standard form. So we want to convert prefixes to standard form. So you have 23 times 10 raised power, it's kilo. So 23 into 10 raised power 3. And to convert to standard form, I'm going to move one decimal place to the left. So it's going to become 2.3. And because I moved a one decimal place to the left, I'm going to add 1 to the power. So 3 plus 1, that's 4. All right. Then you have 3.5 microseconds. So you've got 3.5 micro. Micro is how much? Micro is 10 raised power 6. So you've got 3.5 into 10 raised power minus 6. Now you have one non-zero digit as your units digit. So we are already in standard form. So you don't have to do any conversion here. Then you've got 0.058 gigajoules, which is 0.058 times giga is 10 raised power 9. All right, to convert this to standard form, I'm going to move the decimal place 2 units to the right. And moving to the right means I'm going to subtract 2 from the power of 10. So this right here is going to become 5.8 times 10 raised power 7. All right. And of course, I'm going to remove the prefix. So you're just left with the unit joules. Okay, then we've got 30.57 terawatts. So we have 30.57. Tera is 10 raised power 12. So I'm going to move the decimal place 1 unit to the left. So my answer is going to be 3.057 into 10 raised power. Because I moved a decimal place to the left, I'm going to add 1 to the power of 10. So it's going to become 13. Then we've got 235 millipascals. So again, 235 into 10 raised power. Milli is minus 3. All right. I'm going to move the decimal place 2 units to the left. So I'm going to add 2 to the power. So this right here is going to become 2.35 into 10 raised power minus 1. All right. So I hope that this conversion made sense. Right now we are converting prefixes to standard form. Now let's take a look at converting numbers in standard form to the prefixes. Now you need to remember 2 of the rules that we did before in the standard form video, which was when you move to the left, you add powers of 10, and when you move to the right, you subtract powers of 10. Let's take a couple of examples. You have 22 into 10 raised power 8 seconds. Now you're going to convert this to nanoseconds, which is 10 raised power minus 9. To convert minus 9, you are supposed to subtract 1. And to subtract 1, you are actually going to move to where? You are going to move to the right. So this right here, the answer would be 220 nanoseconds. Now, even though 22 into 10 raised power minus 8 is not in standard form, but still you can convert any number in standard form or not in standard form, but in powers of 10 to a prefix. All right, doesn't have to be in standard form necessarily. All right, so I hope that this made sense. Next, you have 3.5 into 10 raised power 8 joules. To you want to convert this to megajoules. Now megajoules is 10 raised power 6. Now to do that, you again need to do what? You need to subtract 2. And to subtract 2, you're going to move to where? To the right yet again. So this right here is going to be 3. And then moving 2 units to the right, you're going to get 350 into 10 raised power 6 megajoules. All right, mega is capital M in prefix, so megajoules would be mj. 0.8 in 9 into 10 raised power minus 7 meters to micrometers. All right, so micrometers is basically what? This right here is 10 raised power minus 7. I want to convert this to 10 raised power minus 6. So I'm going to add 1. And adding 1 means, all right, I'm not going to write it like this. So I'm going to add 1. So adding 1 means moving to the left. So my answer is going to be what? It's going to be 0.089 into 10 raised power minus 6. All right, now again, it's micro. It's minus 6, so I'm not going to write that. Sorry, I have to write it as a prefix. So it's going to be micrometers. All right, micro is represented by the Greek letter mu. So this is what it is going to be. Then you have 15.8 into 10 raised power 7 pascals to gigapascals. All right, so you have 15 point how much, zero point 0.8, and to convert this to giga is 10 raised power 9. So I'm gonna have to add 2. To add 2, I'm gonna move where? To the left. So you've got 1 and 2. So this right here is finally going to be 0.158 into 10 raised power. Again, why am I writing 10 raised power? You have to write it as a prefix. So giga and pascals. All right. So again, for those of you who don't know what joules and pascals are, again, we are going to get to those units. Joules is for energy and pascals is for pressure. All right. So this right here is how you're going to convert numbers in standard form to numbers with prefixes. Now, in the second part of conversions, let's take a look at how to convert from one prefix to another. And again, you're still going to use the same set of rules, that to convert from one prefix to another, we are still going to use movement of decimal places. Left would be adding powers of 10 and moving to the right would be subtracting powers of 10. So you've got 56 into 10 raised power minus 6. All right, and nano is 10 raised power minus 9. So I need to subtract 3. And to subtract, you move to the right. So this right here is going to be 56. I move to the right, so 1, 2, 3. It's going to be 3 zeros into 10 raised power minus 9. And this right here would be in nanoseconds. So the idea is very simple. You check which power of 10 you have, and you essentially, let's say for example, you write down which power of 10 you want to convert to, and you're just going to move, add or subtract the difference. So I had 10 raised power minus 6 and I want to convert to 10 raised power minus 9. So I know that I'm going to have to subtract 3 from 6 to make it a minus 9. So minus 6 minus 3 is going to give me minus 9. All right, then you've got 56,000 milligrams to kilograms. And now milli is 10 raised power minus 3 and kilo is 10 raised power 3. So how do you convert minus 3 to say minus 3 to positive 3? You're going to add 6. And adding 6 means moving to the left. So I have 56,000 and I'm going to move to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So this right here is going to be 0.056. 0.056. Now I don't have to write the remaining number of zeros. I can just say that, okay, it's this many kilograms. All right. This right here was a set of conversions. Now you want to convert 0.045 kilometers to micrometers. Okay, so you have 10 raised power 3, which you want to convert to 10 raised power minus 6. How are you going to do that? Very simple. Subtract 9 from 3. So 3 minus 9 is going to give me minus 6. Okay, so subtracting 9 means I'm going to move 9 units to the right. So 0.045 and then 9 units to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 45 followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros, and that's how many micrometers it's going to be. Then we have 340,000 nanometers to kilometers. Okay, nano is 10 raised power minus 9 and you want to convert this to 10 raised power 3. So how do you do that? How do you convert what do you add to minus 9 to make it 3? That's a 12. Now I'm going to add 12 means I'm going to move 12 units to the left. So it's 340,000. The decimal place is at the end. I'm going to move 12 units to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, made a mistake. My bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I'm going to move 6 more. So again, I know that moving 6 is just going to put 6 zeros before 3. So I'm just gonna take a shortcut and say that, okay, it's going to be 0 point and then 6 zeros and then 3, 4 kilometers. All right. So I hope that all of this is making sense. Then you have most commonly used conversions in physics. All right. Now this right here is basic simple unit conversion. So the first one is meters to centimeters, which you need to remember that, okay, this is 1 meter is 100 centimeters. And then you've got 1 meters is 1,000 millimeters, a kilometers is 1,000 meters. You have 1 hour, that's 60 minutes. You have 1 hour, that's 3,600 seconds. You have a minute, that's 60 seconds. And you've got meters per second, which is 3.6 kilometers per hour. All right, so let's say, for example, speed is the most common conversion that you want to do. Let's say, for example, I have 90 kilometers per hour and I want to convert this to meters per second. What am I going to do? Very simple. I know that 1 meters per second is 3.6 kilometers per hour. So if 1 meters per second is 3.6 kilometers per hour, how much is 90 going to be? It's going to be x, I don't know. And then I can cross multiply. I can use basic simple proportions to solve this. So x is going to be equals to 90 times 1 divided by whatever is being multiplied with the x, so 3.6. And your answer is going to become how much? That's going to become 25 meters per second. You can use a calculator to verify if 30 divided by 3.6 is in fact 25 or not. All right, so you can use basic proportions. I'd suggest you use basic proportions to convert between units. If you can do it, or if you understand how to do it directly, kudos. But if you have even the slightest confusion about how you're converting between units, use proportions. All right, that's the best way. Take care, kids. So I hope that everyone made sense out of all of this conversion from standard to prefix, prefix to standard, and vice versa. All right. So I'm hoping that I was able to send the message well. All right. Inshallah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye out.